if I told you, you might be shocked to learn about Santa Cruz del Islote. This extraordinary island, located off the coast of Colombia in the Caribbean Sea, holds the title of the world's busiest island due to its staggering population density. Spanning just 1.2 hectares, approximately the size of a football field, Santa Cruz del Islote is home to around 500 residents. This means that nearly an entire town squishes into a backyard-sized patch of land. The island thrives on its fishing and tourism industries, attracting visitors intrigued by its unique lifestyle. With homes tightly packed together, the community demonstrates remarkable resourcefulness and resilience. There are no cars here, creating a nostalgic atmosphere where neighbors know one another and stroll along narrow paths. Life on the island is vibrant, with colorful houses lining the streets and the scent of freshly caught fish wafting through the air. Residents have transformed limited resources into a flourishing environment that showcases human ingenuity. Santa Cruz del Islote is not merely a geographical location. It stands as a remarkable example of how a community can blossom against all odds in the tranquil embrace of the Caribbean. Have you ever tasted a chocolate worth hundreds? The Madly No Truth is not just any treat. It's a luxury chocolate that can cost hundreds of dollars for just one piece. This raises fascinating questions about luxury goods and how we perceive their value. People often equate high prices with exceptional quality, but is that always true? The Madly No Truth, for instance, claims to offer a unique flavor experience, crafted with rare ingredients and presented in exquisite packaging. But some argue that such extravagance pushes the boundaries of what we consider reasonable. Factors like branding, rarity, and exclusivity play huge roles in determining a luxury item's price. For chocolate lovers, it might be an adventure to taste something so lavish, while others may wonder what makes one piece of chocolate worth more than an entire meal. Ultimately, these high-priced chocolates challenge our ideas about indulgence and desire. Would you be willing to spend so much on a single piece of chocolate? Discover the shocking waters of the Rio Tinto. This might surprise you. The Rio Tinto River in Spain flows with strikingly acidic waters, primarily because it's rich in heavy metals like iron, copper, and zinc. Its vibrant red and orange hues are not just beautiful, but also a testament to the extreme conditions that can exist on our planet. NASA has even studied the river as it mimics environments found on extreme planets like Mars. The extreme acidity, with a pH often lower than vinegar, creates a habitat that seems almost unlivable. However, some unique organisms thrive in this harsh environment, showcasing nature's resilience. By exploring the Rio Tinto, scientists gain insights that help us understand life beyond Earth. What can we learn from this extraordinary river and its unique ecosystem? Ever thought about how often you blink each day? On average, humans blink around 15 to 20 times per minute, which adds up to more than 10,000 blinks in just one day. This instinctive action may seem trivial, but it plays a vital role in our eye health and vision. Each blink lasts only a fraction of a second, yet we spend about 10% of our waking hours with our eyes closed. Blinking helps to moisturize our eyes, removing dust and debris, while also ensuring our vision stays clear. You might not even notice, but every time you blink, you're giving your eyes the care they need. Think about how often you focus on screens or other activities. Blinking acts like a natural reset for your eyes, allowing you to refocus and stay comfortable. So the next time you're scrolling through your phone or reading a book, remember to blink. Embracing this simple act can keep your eyes fresh and healthy. How many times have you caught yourself forgetting to blink? Is it really true that cities are losing residents? Recent trends reveal a troubling shift as 77 out of 88 metropolitan areas in the U.S., each boasting over 250,000 residents, are experiencing slowed growth or outright population decline. This trend is largely driven by high living costs, urban congestion, and a strong desire for a better quality of life. Many individuals and families are migrating to suburban or rural locations, seeking the space and affordability that bustling cities no longer provide. The pandemic played a crucial role in this transition, as remote work became a viable option for many employees, allowing them to prioritize comfort and livability over proximity to their workplaces. For example, cities like New York City and San Francisco saw significant outflows as residents relocated to areas where housing is more budget-friendly and outdoor spaces are ample. This mass exodus raises critical questions about the future of urban centers. Will city planners adapt to these profound changes, creating environments that attract people once again? Understanding the driving forces behind this demographic shift is essential for revitalizing urban life and making cities appealing once more. Prepare to be amazed by the sun's mass. Did you know the sun is a colossal giant in our solar system, holding a mass about 330,000 times greater than Earth? This staggering amount means the sun contains more than 99% of the total mass of our solar system. To put it in perspective, if you could gather all the matter that makes up the sun and compare it to the Earth, you'd find that the sun is so massive it could fit over 1 million Earths inside it. Its immense gravity pulls on planets, comets, and even asteroids, holding them in their orbits and creating a harmonious balance. This gravitational force is vital, as it not only keeps our planet from drifting away into the void of space, but it also generates the energy that fuels life on Earth through nuclear fusion. Inside the sun's core, hydrogen atoms fuse to form helium, releasing an incredible amount of energy in the process. So next time you bask in sunlight, remember that warm glow comes from a fiery powerhouse that dwarfs our planet by an astronomical margin. Have you ever seen fuel in plastic containers? In Nigeria, a unique practice has emerged where people use plastic containers for fuel. This innovation stems from the nation's ability to adapt to its resources and infrastructure. Due to the challenges of access and distribution of conventional fuels, many Nigerians rely on readily available plastic containers to store and transport fuel. This method not only showcases resourcefulness, but also highlights the creativity of local communities in finding solutions to their energy needs. By using what's easily accessible, people are making the most of their environment. In urban areas, this practice may be noticed more frequently, with individuals carrying these containers to fill up their vehicles or generators. While this raises concerns about safety and environmental impact, it also emphasizes the importance of adapting to local circumstances. As countries worldwide seek sustainable energy solutions, can we learn something valuable from Nigeria's clever use of available materials? Have you ever wondered why newborns don't cry tears? It's a fascinating fact that when babies first arrive in the world, they make crying sounds, but don't produce actual tears. This might seem surprising, but it's completely normal. Newborns have tear ducts, but they aren't fully developed at birth. Instead, they communicate their needs through sounds like whimpers or wails, signaling hunger, discomfort, or the desire for attention. As time goes on, usually within a few weeks to a few months, these tear ducts mature and start producing tears. So, while it may sound a bit strange, those early cries are their way of expressing feelings without using tears. Once their tear ducts kick in, you'll soon hear those much welcomed joyful giggles combined with real tears during moments of laughter or frustration. Isn't the journey of growth in newborns incredible? What if I told you brainwaves can change your mood? Brainwaves, which are electrical impulses created by our brains, shift based on what we are doing. For example, alpha waves come into play when we're calm yet alert, like when we're daydreaming or enjoying a quiet moment. On the other hand, delta waves kick in during deep sleep, helping our bodies recover and rejuvenate. Fascinatingly, scientists are diving into how these brainwaves can be used to improve our lives. Ongoing research explores ways to harness these waves to boost our concentration when we need to focus or promote relaxation after a long day. Additionally, there's great interest in using brainwave patterns to help treat conditions like anxiety. By understanding how our brain communicates through these waves, we might find powerful new tools for mental health and well-being. This might surprise you. Dust devils are fascinating. These quirky weather phenomena are like miniature tornadoes, but they occur in dry, hot areas rather than stormy ones. Dust devils form when the sun warms the ground, causing hot air to rise rapidly. As this warm air ascends, it can begin to rotate, creating a swirling column that picks up dust and debris. Looking like a mini whirlpool on land, dust devils can reach heights of up to 1,000 feet and travel across the desert landscape, often amusing observers with their dance. They can appear suddenly, making them unpredictable, but also a captivating spectacle. People often spot them in places like deserts or parking lots on hot days. While they're not dangerous like tornadoes, they showcase the power and playfulness of wind. So next time you're in a dry area and see a spinning column of dust, take a moment to appreciate nature's whimsy. You might be shocked to learn that supervolcanoes could erupt. These massive geological formations, such as Yellowstone in the US and Toba in Indonesia, harbor explosive potential unlike anything we typically experience. Unlike regular volcanoes, a supervolcano can unleash eruptions thousands of times more powerful, with devastating consequences for the environment and human life. Scientific studies focus on understanding their structure, behavior, and history, which is essential since no human has witnessed a supervolcano eruption during recorded history. The aftermath of such a cataclysmic event could spew vast amounts of ash and gases into the atmosphere, leading to significant climatic changes, including global cooling and altered weather patterns. Such shifts might disrupt agricultural production on a massive scale, potentially triggering food shortages. This makes it crucial for scientists to not only monitor these geological giants but also prepare us for possible future eruptions. As researchers continue to explore the depths of these supervolcanoes, we gain insight into the Earth's powerful forces and how best to respond in the face of such dramatic natural phenomena. Did you know hydrogen faces big challenges? While hydrogen is often praised for its potential as a clean energy source, hurdles still stand in its way. One major challenge is the high cost of production. Currently, producing hydrogen can be more expensive than generating energy from sources like solar panels. This price gap can deter companies and governments from investing in hydrogen technologies. Additionally, hydrogen's low density makes it tricky to store efficiently, complicating the development of the necessary refueling infrastructure. Imagine if we could harness hydrogen more effectively. It could help reduce carbon emissions and shift us closer to a sustainable future. However, overcoming these challenges is crucial if hydrogen is to play a significant role in our energy landscape. Will innovation and policy changes pave the way for a hydrogen revolution? Why exactly does Cleopatra fascinate us today? Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, reigned in 30 BC, making her just a heartbeat away from the modern world when compared to the ancient pyramids built around 2600 BC. This shocking timeline reveals that Cleopatra lived closer to our time than to when the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed. Imagine her walking through a world where these monumental structures were already over 2,500 years old. This fascinating contrast invites us to rethink how we view history. Cleopatra was not just a queen in a distant past. She was a savvy diplomat and a captivating figure who navigated the complexities of Roman politics. Her story is filled with drama, power struggles, and intrigue, drawing us into a rich tapestry of life that connects us to the ancient world. Isn't it amazing to consider how the time between us and her is just a blink in the grand timeline of history? Turns out the truth is that maps lie. Most world maps, especially the Mercator projection created in 1569, can distort the true sizes of countries. This popular map makes Alaska look almost as big as Brazil, even though Brazil is actually about 5 times larger. Similarly, Greenland seems enormous, appearing 14 times bigger than it really is. The Mercator projection was designed for navigation, which is why it stretches land near the poles. While it helps sailors, it misleads us about the true scale of our world. So the next time you glance at a map, remember that what you see might not reflect reality. The world is a complex, beautifully diverse place, and some regions are more accurately depicted on different types of maps. Understanding these distortions can give us a more realistic view of global geography, revealing just how fascinating and varied our planet really is. Unbelievable but true. Charles Blondin walked a tightrope. In 1859, this daring French acrobat made history by becoming the first person to cross Niagara Falls on a tightrope, thrilling spectators and defying the odds. Picture this: a massive waterfall thundering down, mist rising, and there goes Blondin, teetering above it all on a narrow rope. His breathtaking stunt was just the beginning. Blondin perfected the art of showmanship, dazzling crowds with jaw-dropping performances. Imagine him cooking an omelet while suspended high above the roaring waters, showcasing not just his skill, but also his bravado. His feats highlighted not only physical strength, but also incredible mental focus, something all of us can admire. Each crossing was a test of courage, as the wind whipped around him and the roar of the falls filled the air. Blondin's adventures serve as a reminder that with daring dreams and a little creativity, the impossible can become reality. Who knows what daring feats await us today? Did you know that climbing Mount Everest costs a fortune? The dream of standing on the highest peak in the world can hit your wallet hard, with expenses ranging from $60,000 to $120,000. This hefty price tag includes essential permits, specialized climbing gear, and the invaluable support of Sherpas, who are local experts navigating the treacherous terrain. Why such high costs? First, the permits alone can cost thousands. The Nepalese government charges a significant fee, primarily to manage the influx of climbers. Then there's the high-quality equipment needed to survive in extreme conditions. Think oxygen tanks, weatherproof clothing, and climbing gear. Plus, Sherpas, who are critical for safety and guidance, require compensation for their skills and experience in risky environments. All these expenses highlight just how challenging and risky high-altitude climbing can be. So, are you ready to tackle such an expensive adventure? Ever thought about why we share traits with giraffes? It's astonishing to learn that both humans and giraffes have exactly 7 cervical vertebrae. This fact highlights a fascinating aspect of evolution, where different species can develop unique physical characteristics despite sharing similar anatomical structures. While our cervical vertebrae are roughly the size of a typical finger, a giraffe's vertebrae can stretch up to a remarkable 10 inches each. This structural difference allows giraffes to tower over the savanna, reaching heights of up to 6.5 yards or more. Their long necks enable them to feed on leaves that are high up in trees, a food source inaccessible to many other herbivores. This remarkable adaptation not only provides them with ample food, but also plays a vital role in their survival in the competitive ecosystems of Africa. The similarities between our neck structures serve as a reminder of our shared evolutionary journey, illustrating how nature tailors specific traits to help species adapt to their environments. So the next time you gaze at a giraffe, marvel at the shared traits we possess, even if one of us towers over the other. This might surprise you. Sound can measure negative values. In extremely quiet spaces, like soundproof rooms or deep caves, sound levels can drop below what our ears can hear. These environments, often designed to eliminate background noise, can produce what scientists call negative values in sound measurement. Although we might think that silence is just that, complete silence, sensitive equipment can actually pick up tiny vibrations and sounds that are imperceptible to us. For instance, in a state-of-the-art anechoic chamber, sound waves are absorbed instead of bouncing off walls, creating an eerie affect where even the quietest sound might register as negative. This phenomenon showcases just how dynamic our world is, even when it appears utterly silent. So, while you might feel cozy in a quiet room, remember that a whole universe of sound exists just beyond your perception, waiting to be discovered. Could this be a hint about sound's hidden secrets? Most people don't know this, but Stonehenge astounds us. For centuries, this iconic stone circle has sparked immense curiosity about its purpose. One captivating theory posits that Stonehenge served as an ancient astronomical observatory, allowing early civilizations to track celestial events with remarkable precision. Researchers discovered that the towering stones align perfectly with the sunrise of the summer solstice and the sunset of the winter solstice. These alignments were likely crucial for ancient cultures, enabling them to mark seasonal changes fundamental for agriculture and survival. On the other hand, another hypothesis proposes that Stonehenge functioned as a healing center or a hub for rituals, attracting crowds for spiritual ceremonies. Archaeological findings lend credibility to both theories, Yet the true intention behind the monument remains a tantalizing enigma. As scientists delve deeper into the history of Stonehenge, they face the daunting task of piecing together clues left by our ancestors. What drove them to build such a grand structure? Was it an observatory for tracking the stars? Or did it serve a deeper spiritual purpose? The mystery of Stonehenge continues to fascinate, inviting us all to uncover its secrets. Hard to believe, but the Amazon River is massive. This incredible river boasts such a colossal volume of water that it sends a staggering amount of fresh water into the Atlantic Ocean. In fact, the sheer force of this river creates a unique freshwater zone extending hundreds of miles into the sea. Imagine being able to collect fresh water from the ocean that far offshore. The Amazon's water volume is so vast that it actually surpasses the combined flow of the next 8 largest rivers in the world. To put that into perspective, the Amazon flows 3 times faster than all the rivers in the United States combined. This impressive speed and volume not only shape the surrounding ecosystems, but also influence weather patterns in the region. The Amazon is not just the longest river, it's a powerful force of nature, impacting our environment on a grand scale. Can you believe Canada loves macaroni and cheese? This nation holds the title for the highest per capita consumption of this creamy, cheesy delight in the world. With its comforting texture and cheesy goodness, macaroni and cheese has become a beloved staple for Canadians of all ages. It's not just a side dish. For many, it's a comfort food that brings back childhood memories. Canadians enjoy it in various ways, from the classic home-cooked version to gourmet spins loaded with different cheeses and toppings. It's even popular at events like barbecues and family gatherings. The love for this dish reflects Canada's cozy culture, where warmth and hospitality shine through every plate. But why is macaroni and cheese so popular in Canada? Some believe it could be due to the long winters, as people crave something warm and filling. Others say it is simply part of the Canadian identity. So the next time you're cooking or ordering food, remember that you're enjoying a dish that Canadians absolutely adore, and that brings people together. Believe it or not, Ocean Atlas is massive. This incredible underwater sculpture is the largest of its kind in the world, towering at an impressive 16 feet tall and weighing a staggering 60 tons. Nestled in the crystal-clear waters of the Bahamas, it was installed in 2014 and is more than just an artistic masterpiece. It's a powerful symbol of the challenges our oceans face due to climate change. As time goes on, Ocean Atlas serves as more than just an eye-catching sight for divers and snorkelers. It provides a vital habitat for various marine life, gradually transforming into an artificial reef that fosters biodiversity and helps rejuvenate the surrounding ecosystem. The sculpture's purpose reaches beyond aesthetics, urging us to reflect on our role in protecting these vital oceanic environments. When you plunge into the blue waters, you can appreciate not only the beauty of this grand work, but also the deeper message it carries. How does art intersect with environmental conservation in such stunning ways? Here's a wild fact about Henry the crocodile. Born in 1900, Henry has become a living legend in South Africa, celebrating over 120 years of life. This remarkable age means he has experienced vast historical changes and witnessed the world transform around him. Imagine the stories he could tell, from the early 1900s through 2 world wars to the rise of technology in our modern society. Henry's longevity makes him one of the longest-lived creatures on the planet, a true icon in conservation. His days include basking in the sun at his home in the Crocodile Center, where he attracts visitors fascinated by his impressive size and history. He serves as a vital reminder of the importance of protecting our wildlife and habitats, as he has seen both thrive and suffer throughout his life. So the next time you think about the passage of time, remember Henry and the countless changes he has endured. Can you imagine the art of paper sculpture? Ima Mayo is a talented paper artist who has captivated many with his stunning creations. His work showcases meticulous designs that involve precise printing, cutting, and gluing techniques. Each piece reflects his incredible attention to detail and passion for the craft. Ima Mayo spends countless hours perfecting his sculptures, demonstrating that artistry takes both dedication and patience. Whether it's crafting delicate flowers or intricate animals, his ability to transform a simple sheet of paper into a lifelike figure is truly remarkable. Viewers often find themselves amazed by how he manages to breathe life into these materials, creating a visual feast that invites closer inspection. The process itself is an art form, blending traditional techniques with a modern twist. As more people discover his work, the world of paper sculpture continues to grow, inspiring others to explore their own artistic talents. What will Imamayo create next? The possibilities are endless. This might surprise you. Sloths sleep a lot. Did you know these fascinating creatures can snooze for 15 to 18 hours every single day? Sloths can live for up to 30 years, and their extensive napping is a key part of their survival strategy. Living in the treetops of Central and South America, they've developed an energy-efficient lifestyle, moving slowly and deliberately. This slow pace helps them conserve energy, which is crucial since their diet consists mainly of leaves that provide very little nutrition. By conserving energy, sloths can go long periods without eating. Plus, their sluggish movements make them less noticeable to predators. While they might seem lazy, this unique lifestyle is a clever adaptation to their environment. So the next time you think about sloths, remember how their sleepy habits are all part of a fascinating survival strategy in the wild. Why exactly does fat seem so misunderstood? For years, many people believed that eating dietary fat directly leads to weight gain. This idea spread widely, creating a fear of high-fat foods. However, healthy fats, such as those found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil, are actually essential for your body. They provide energy and help your cells function properly. The truth is, weight gain is more closely linked to overall calorie intake than the amount of fat you consume. If you eat too many calories, regardless of whether they come from fats, carbs, or proteins, you're likely to gain weight. So rather than fearing fat, it's smarter to focus on a balanced diet. Incorporating healthy fats in moderation can even support heart health and improve nutrient absorption. Isn't it great to know that a little fat can be part of a healthy lifestyle? Can you see flowers reflecting our lives? This intriguing analogy draws a comparison between flowers in a glass and our own human behaviors. Just as flowers bloom beautifully within the confines of a glass, people often find themselves limited by their environments or circumstances. Imagine a vibrant flower, fully alive yet restricted to the glass size. It thrives, but its growth is stunted. Similarly, many of us might feel trapped by societal expectations, fear, or even our own doubts. This metaphor encourages us to question whether we willingly stay within these boundaries or if we can push ourselves to explore beyond them. When we recognize the glass that confines us, we can start to find ways to break free and embrace new opportunities in our lives. Whether it's trying a new hobby, meeting different people, or challenging old beliefs, the possibilities are endless if we choose to step outside that glass. So what's your next step toward breaking free? Hard to believe, but Roman battles were staged in water. The Roman entertainment spectacle called Naumachia brought real naval battles to life in gigantic arenas filled with water. Imagine the excitement of watching ships clash right before your eyes. This spectacle showcased not only the engineering skills of the Romans, but also their military might. Julius Caesar famously organized the first Naumachia, turning a regular day into a thrilling experience for thousands. Spectators would gather to cheer for their favorite crews, witnessing the intense action as warriors fought on ships, complete with elaborate strategies and daring maneuvers. These events were more than just entertainment. They were a way for emperors to display their power and the might of the Roman Navy. How incredible is it that such ambitious and entertaining events took place over 2,000 years ago? The blend of technology and drama in Naumachia created a lasting legacy in the world of entertainment that still fascinates us today. Here's a wild fact about medieval hygiene. In the Middle Ages, the luxury of toilet paper was unheard of, leaving people to get creative with their cleaning habits. Instead of soft rolls, folks turned to nature and everyday items like leaves, hay, or even old clothes. Imagine a time when sponges soaked in vinegar were passed around in castles and monasteries. Talk about sharing. For those living in rural areas, using the left hand for cleaning became common, which led to its reputation as the unclean hand in many cultures. This practice highlights how different times and places view hygiene. It's fascinating to think about how much has changed since then. What once seemed normal would likely leave us cringing today. So next time you reach for toilet paper, consider the medieval alternatives. Can you imagine life without it? Believe it or not, potatoes were once taboo in France. In the 18th century, many people believed that these tubers were unfit for human consumption and only suitable for livestock. That is, until a determined pharmacist named Antoine-Augustin Parmentier changed the game. He saw the potato's potential for providing nourishment during a time when food shortages were common. To challenge the negative perception, Parmentier cultivated potatoes in a special guarded field, creating a buzz around the crop. Curiosity piqued, local villagers dared to sneak into his field to steal a taste of the once scorned vegetable. Eventually, Parmentier took his advocacy further by organizing potato tastings and even convincing King Louis XVI to promote the crop. His efforts transformed public opinion, paving the way for the potato to become a staple food in France and beyond. Isn't it amazing how one person's dedication can reshape history? Believe it or not, Baalbek Amphitheater is stunning. This remarkable structure, located in Lebanon, is one of the best preserved Roman amphitheaters globally. Built during the height of the Roman Empire, it showcases a classical design that many admire even today. Picture a grand central arena where thrilling performances once captivated audiences, all framed by multi-level seating that can accommodate thousands of spectators. The amphitheater's impressive architecture, including perfectly carved stone blocks and intricate details, stands testament to the engineering genius of the Romans. As visitors step inside, they can almost hear the echoes of ancient plays and gladiatorial battles that once filled the air. Regarded as a significant cultural heritage site, Baalbek attracts tourists from all over, eager to experience its historical grandeur. The site is a reminder of how art and architecture can transcend time, offering us a glimpse into the lives of those who came before. Can you imagine what it would have been like to watch a performance there centuries ago? Can you believe how Admiral Nelson returned home? After his death in the dramatic Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, Admiral Horatio Nelson was given an unusual farewell. To preserve his body for the journey back to England, officials placed him in a barrel filled with cognac. This remarkable choice allowed his body to be preserved during the long sea voyage. The Battle of Trafalgar was a crucial naval engagement where Nelson led the British fleet to victory against the combined French and Spanish forces. His heroic actions made him a celebrated figure in British history, and the manner of his return only added to his legendary status. When the ship arrived back in England, crowds gathered to pay their respects, and Nelson was granted a state funeral. The tale of him traveling in a cognac barrel may sound strange, but it highlights both the traditions of the time and the respect held for great leaders. What do you think about this quirky piece of military history? Did you know batteries can lose power even unopened? It's pretty surprising, but all disposable batteries can lose up to 25% of their charge after just 1 year, even if they sit on a shelf unused. This happens because of a slow chemical reaction inside the battery that continues over time. When batteries are manufactured, they contain chemicals that provide electrical energy, but those compounds can break down, leading to a loss in voltage. So if you have a stash of batteries for emergencies or projects, it's a good idea to check the expiration dates. By replacing them every couple of years, you ensure they'll work when you need them, whether it's for your remote control or a flashlight during a power outage. Keeping track of these little powerhouses could save you from frustration later. Next time you reach for a battery, remember it has an expiration, just like milk does. Isn't that a shocking twist on everyday items? Hard to believe, but Therizinosaurus was a giant herbivore. This fascinating dinosaur truly stands out in the prehistoric world with its gigantic ostrich-like body and remarkable claws that can reach over 3 feet long. At first glance, paleontologists thought these massive claws were perfect for tearing into flesh, leading them to believe Therizinosaurus was a fearsome predator. However, further studies revealed a surprising twist. This dinosaur primarily feasted on plants. The unusual combination of its large size, awkward gait, and those impressive claws raises interesting questions about how it adapted to a herbivorous lifestyle. How did the Therizinosaurus use its long claws? Some scientists suggest they helped it pull tough vegetation or even defend against predators. This remarkable evolutionary design challenges our understanding of dinosaur diets and behaviors, highlighting the complexity of life millions of years ago. You won't believe how gigantic Hang Xinjiang is. This massive cave in Vietnam is not just a geological wonder, but a world of its own. Imagine stepping into a cavern that is so enormous it has formed its own weather system, including clouds that float above, rivers that flow through, and jungles that thrive within its walls. The sheer scale of Hang Xinjiang is mind-boggling, as it is big enough to house an entire lost civilization. Its unique environment, with various microclimates, supports a rich diversity of flora and fauna, making it a hotspot for researchers and adventurers. Exploring this cave feels like entering another realm, where the echo of your footsteps is swallowed by the vastness around you. To explore Hang Xinjiang is to experience the raw beauty of nature, showcasing how powerful and mysterious our planet can be. This incredible phenomenon reminds us that there are still many secrets waiting to be uncovered deep within the Earth. So have you ever thought about what treasures might lie inside? Check out these superhero-inspired business card holders. Lamar has turned a mundane necessity into something fun and exciting with their unique selection of business card holders, showcasing both superheroes and villains. Imagine walking into a meeting, not just armed with your contacts, but also presenting them with a cool card holder that features your favorite comic book character. This creative twist doesn't just stand out, it sparks conversations and makes networking more enjoyable. Whether you're a fan of the classic Superman or prefer the edgy look of a villain like the Joker, there's a design that will resonate with everyone's personality. These holders not only protect your business cards, but also express your individual style and interests, making first impressions even more memorable. With such a wide range of designs available, you can easily switch them up depending on the occasion, ensuring you always make an impact. Why stick with boring when you can be bold? Guess what really drives life in Antarctica? The unique ecosystems of this icy continent are home to some amazing organisms called extremophiles. These incredible life forms have adapted to survive in extreme conditions, thriving in places where most other creatures wouldn't stand a chance. In Antarctica, the harsh desert-like environment features freezing temperatures and limited resources, making it a challenging habitat. Despite this, extremophiles find ways to flourish, whether it's by using antifreeze proteins to protect their cells or surviving with minimal water. However, these conditions don't just affect the creatures, they also create difficulties for researchers working at stations across the continent. Food and water scarcity can complicate everything from daily living to conducting scientific experiments. Understanding how life survives in such extreme conditions helps scientists explore possibilities for life beyond Earth and reveals the resilience of nature in the face of adversity. Get ready to zoom up the Shanghai Tower. This iconic skyscraper boasts the world's fastest elevators, zooming at an astonishing speed of 67.2 feet per second, which is about 40 miles per hour. Imagine standing inside an elevator that moves faster than most cars on the highway. That's exactly what visitors experience in the Shanghai Tower, which stands at 632 meters tall, making it not only a breathtaking sight, but also a testament to modern engineering. These elevators are more than just a way to ascend. They represent cutting-edge technology designed to improve efficiency and safety. With so many people living and working in this bustling city, having such quick transportation is crucial. The elevator system also uses advanced features like smart sensors and a unique design to handle heavy traffic, ensuring smooth rides even during peak hours. Next time you admire the Shanghai skyline, remember that the incredible elevators inside the tower make reaching those dizzying heights a thrilling adventure. Who wouldn't want to experience that rush? You might be shocked to learn that mice aren't always mice. The computer mouse, a device we often take for granted, was originally called a turtle by its creators. This quirky name came about because of its hard shell and moving parts, which resembled the shape and mechanics of a turtle. Invented in the 1960s by Douglas Engelbart, this innovative gadget aimed to simplify our interaction with computers. At the time, the design was groundbreaking. It allowed users to move a cursor on the screen with ease, revolutionizing how we navigate digital spaces. The name changed to mouse later on, possibly because of the cord resembling a tail. Today, the computer mouse comes in various shapes and technologies, from wireless to ergonomic. But its humble beginnings as a turtle remind us of how far technology has evolved. Can you imagine using a turtle instead of a mouse for your computer? Explore Colombia's hidden coral reef paradise. The San Andres and Providencia archipelago in Colombia boasts one of the largest coral reefs in the world, ranking an impressive third globally. This stunning underwater ecosystem is a vibrant hub of life, showcasing more than 50 species of coral and sponges. Divers flock to these crystal-clear waters to experience the breathtaking beauty and diversity of marine life. Imagine swimming amidst colorful coral gardens, observing schools of tropical fish darting around, and perhaps even spotting a gentle sea turtle gliding by. The variety of coral species provides essential habitat for countless marine creatures, making it not just a sightseeing spot, but also a critical part of ocean health. Conservation efforts are vital here due to threats like climate change and pollution, aiming to protect this jewel of biodiversity. As you dive into this underwater wonderland, you witness firsthand why it's such a cherished destination for enthusiasts and scientists alike. Are you ready to discover this marine treasure? Let's uncover the truth about the British Museum mummy. This ancient figure, wrapped in exquisite royal linen, has baffled historians for decades. While many mummies can be traced back to specific identities, this unnamed man stands out as a mystery. His ornate burial wrappings suggest he held an important position in ancient Egyptian society, perhaps as a priest or royal figure. Yet, despite various studies and examinations, his name and life story remain elusive, sparking lively debates among archaeologists and Egyptologists. Some believe he could have connections to prominent dynasties, while others speculate he was an unknown individual honored in death. The intrigue surrounding this mummy illustrates how much we still have to learn about ancient civilizations. Who was he? What secrets does he hold? Each new discovery brings us closer to piecing together the puzzle of his life. Prepare to be amazed by glowing fungi. Certain fungi, like the famous Armillaria malea, have a unique trick up their sleeves. They can glow in the dark. This magical ability comes from a process called bioluminescence, where living organisms produce light. In the case of these fungi, special chemical reactions take place within their cells, allowing them to emit a soft, eerie glow. This phenomenon not only enchants those who stumble upon it in the dark woods, but also serves a purpose in nature. The glow can attract insects, which helps spread the fungi's spores, allowing them to reproduce and flourish. Scientists are still researching the many types of bioluminescent fungi and what secrets they hold. With over 80 known species demonstrating this glowing feature, the world of fungi is more exciting than ever. So next time you're out at night, keep an eye out for these natural wonders. Who knows what you might discover? Here's what actually happens when you trace ancestry. Remarkably, research indicates that 95% of Europeans can trace their maternal lineage back to just 7 women who roamed the earth between 10,000 and 45,000 years ago. This fascinating discovery comes from mitochondrial DNA studies, which analyze the genetic material passed down through mothers. Mitochondrial DNA is special because it's inherited only from our mothers and can reveal deep insights into our ancestry. Scientists have connected these ancient women to many of us today, suggesting that a small pool of early mothers gave rise to the diverse populations we see in Europe now. This means that even if you come from different backgrounds, many of us share connections through these ancestral mothers. Isn't it incredible to think about how interconnected we really are across thousands of years? What stories do these ancient women carry within our genes? Did you know dogs were aboard the Titanic? On that fateful night in April 1912, 12 dogs found themselves among the passengers of the famous ship, but only 3 survived the tragic sinking. These pets came from wealthy families and were often kept as companions in luxury. They included a mix of breeds, some small enough to fit in their owners' handbags. While many human lives were lost, the survival of these dogs has captured people's imaginations, highlighting both the bond between humans and their pets and the extraordinary circumstances of that disaster. The three lucky survivors included a Pomeranian and two others, who were rescued and remained with their owners, illustrating a slice of history that often gets overshadowed by the Titanic's more tragic tales. Isn't it fascinating how pets were part of such a monumental event? Ever wondered how Swiss mountains keep invaders away? The Swiss terrain is a fascinating mix of towering peaks, deep valleys, and tough weather that has historically acted as a natural fortress. This challenging landscape has thwarted many would-be conquerors, even some of history's most aggressive leaders. The steep slopes and rocky crags make it nearly impossible for large armies to invade, while the unpredictable weather can turn a sunny day into a snowstorm in a matter of hours. The Swiss also built fortifications and strategically placed lookouts, enhancing their natural defenses. This combination of rugged terrain and clever human ingenuity not only protected the nation, but also shaped its unique culture. So the next time you think about Switzerland, remember that sometimes nature really does create the best defense, acting as a shield for its people and their way of life. Here's a wild fact about Plasticine's surprising origins. Did you know that plasticine was originally designed for cleaning wallpaper? In the late 19th century, a man named William Harbut invented this malleable substance to help remove grime and dust from walls. However, when homeowners shifted away from wallpaper, the demand for his cleaning product plummeted. Not one to give up, Harbut realized that his creation had another potential use. After experimenting with the material, he discovered that it was perfect for modeling. Artists and children alike found its pliability delightful, leading to its rise as a popular crafting material. Today, plasticine is cherished not just for its fun colors, but also for its versatility, used in schools, art studios, and even by professional animators creating stop-motion films. It's fascinating how a product meant for cleaning found its true calling in the world of creativity, don't you think? You won't believe this about Mount Athos monks. Monks living on Mount Athos, a revered spiritual sanctuary in Greece, hold a fascinating belief that levitating during prayer can help them connect more deeply with God. This tradition has roots in their intense spiritual practices, where prayer and meditation are pivotal. Some monks claim to have experienced the thrilling phenomenon of levitation, feeling as if they lift off the ground while in deep communion with the divine. However, despite these testimonies, no scientific evidence has emerged to back these assertions, leaving the mystery intact. Is it a supernatural event that transcends our understanding, or simply a remarkable physical ability? While skeptics may doubt, the allure of reaching for the heavens continues to inspire those who seek divine connection, making Mount Athos a unique place of wonder and faith. Here's a wild fact about Hitler's remains. After World War II, the world was left with many questions, especially regarding Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun. In 1970, KGB chief Yuri Andropov ordered the destruction of their remains to prevent any potential cult of personality from arising. This decision meant that only a few fragments survived, hidden away until they were rediscovered in 1993. Curious about their origins, scientists conducted DNA testing in 2009, only to find that these fragments were definitively not from Hitler or Braun. This shocking revelation raised eyebrows worldwide, leaving historians and the public to ponder the mystery of how the remains were handled and what truly happened to the bodies. What secrets do these fragments hold about one of history's most infamous couples? Believe it or not, Dubai has the deepest pool. At a jaw-dropping depth of 200 feet, the deep dive pool in Dubai isn't just the deepest swimming pool in the world. It's an incredible underwater adventure waiting to be explored. This massive pool holds a staggering 3.7 million gallons of water, making it a true marvel of engineering. Swimmers and divers can enjoy unique experiences, like exploring submerged cityscapes that mimic the look of a sunken city. While you glide through the crystal-clear waters, you might find yourself swimming among schools of fish in different aquatic species, For adventure seekers, the pool offers activities like scuba diving lessons, allowing people of all skill levels to get up close with an underwater realm. Whether you're a seasoned diver or just looking for a novel way to splash around, this extraordinary pool is a must-visit. So, who's ready to take the plunge into the world's deepest swimming pool? Let's dive into why cats can't taste sweetness. You might be surprised to learn that cats lack the ability to taste sugary flavors due to a unique quirk in their biology. Unlike many other animals, domestic cats have an absence of sweet receptors on their taste buds. This strange dietary characteristic comes from their evolution as carnivores, where their ancestors thrived primarily on meat. In their natural habitat, sugar was rarely necessary for survival, so their taste buds evolved without the need for sweetness. As a result, you'll notice your feline friend doesn't look enviously at your dessert. Instead, they seem indifferent when you indulge in ice cream or cake. While humans often crave sweets, your cat's palate is tuned to appreciate savory flavors instead. This means they might sniff around your plate but aren't trying to get a bite of that chocolate cake. So next time you're enjoying a sugary snack, remember your cat is perfectly content with their meat-based diet. Isn't it fascinating how evolution shapes the tastes and appetites of different species? What if I told you pigs can be deadly? In 2012, the unsettling disappearance of Oregon farmer Terry Garner shifted into a chilling investigation. He vanished while feeding his pigs, and when worried family members searched for him, they uncovered a nightmarish scene. All they found were pieces of his dentures and scattered body parts. This shocking discovery led authorities to suspect that Garner's own pigs, known for their aggressive and omnivorous nature, had consumed him. Pigs are surprisingly powerful animals with a strong instinct for scavenging, which means they can eat almost anything they encounter, including flesh. This incident serves as a dark reminder about the potential hazards of working closely with large animals. Garner's case raises important questions about farm safety and the risks involved in handling unpredictable livestock. It's a gripping example of how the farming life can turn perilous in an instant. Is it really true that people dance on nails? In North Africa, particularly in Morocco, the Nawa dance showcases an extraordinary cultural celebration practiced by a unique mystical group. This vibrant performance isn't just about rhythm, it merges spiritual music, trance, and impressive physical endurance rituals. One highlight is the nail dance, where participants enter a deep trance state, allowing them to walk or dance on sharp nails and even fire without showing any signs of pain. The Nawa dance has profound spiritual significance, often used as a means of connecting with the divine. Participants believe this experience helps in healing and spiritual cleansing. As they dance, they enter a realm where the physical and spiritual worlds blend, leaving audiences amazed. The rituals not only demonstrate incredible bravery, but also reflect a long-standing tradition rich in cultural meaning. How do these performers manage such feats? Why exactly does endometriosis cause such pain? This condition isn't just about menstrual cramps. It can escalate into something much more serious. Endometriosis occurs when the tissue similar to the lining of the uterus grows outside of it, spreading to places like the colon, bladder, and even the brain. Imagine these cells behaving as if they're still part of the uterus, trying to shed during the menstrual cycle but with nowhere to go. This results in severe inflammation and excruciating pain because your body reacts to this misplaced tissue like it would to any injury. Many people suffering from severe endometriosis also experience complications like infertility or bowel issues, further complicating their quality of life. Understanding the widespread impact of this condition is crucial in raising awareness about the need for effective treatments. Are we doing enough to support those affected by this painful disorder? Did you know ice cream cones have a surprising origin? It all began at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, where a delightful accident changed dessert history forever. A vendor suddenly ran out of dishes to serve ice cream, and in a moment of creativity, a nearby waffle vendor decided to help out. He rolled his waffles into a cone shape, creating a handy vessel for the delicious treat. This simple improvisation led to the birth of the ice cream cone, which captured the hearts and taste buds of folks everywhere. Fast forward to 2015 and the tallest ice cream cone ever made reached over 9 feet high in Italy, showcasing just how far this sweet snack has come. Today, ice cream cones offer much more than just the classic flavors. In Japan, adventurous taste buds can enjoy unique creations like squid ink and wasabi ice cream, proving that this dessert has traveled far beyond its humble beginnings. Ice cream cones have truly become a global phenomenon. What flavors do you think we might see next? Discover how cotton-top tamarins manage reproduction. In the fascinating world of cotton-top tamarin monkeys, the dominant females hold a surprising power over their group. These small primates utilize special chemical signals called pheromones to influence reproduction among their peers. When a dominant female is in charge, she emits these pheromones to suppress the sexual behavior of the subordinate females, effectively controlling who gets to breed within the group. This unique social structure helps maintain harmony and stability among the tamarins, ensuring that only the strongest genes are passed on. By limiting competition, the dominant female ensures that her offspring have the best chances of survival. This incredible behavior showcases the complexities of animal societies and raises questions about how different species manage social hierarchies. Isn't it amazing to see how communication shapes life in the wild? Discover Brazil's unique dish loved by teachers, kachang polong, bintik bintik. Riopolis is not just a delicious meal, it's a beloved staple among school teachers in Brazil. This dish showcases the rich flavors and ingredients found in Brazilian cuisine, reflecting regional tastes and preferences. Teachers often enjoy it as a comforting lunch option between classes, making it a part of their daily routine. The combination of textures and spices in kachang polong highlights the cultural significance of food in educational settings, creating a sense of community among staff. Sharing meals like this helps strengthen bonds and fosters a welcoming atmosphere in schools. The popularity of this dish also reveals how deeply food is interwoven with local traditions and social interactions. Next time you think about Brazilian cuisine, remember kachang polong and its role in nurturing both educators and students. Here's a wild fact about survival and justice. A woman facing a death sentence defied the odds and survived her own execution. In an extraordinary twist of fate, she was declared dead only to come back to life, raising major questions about capital punishment laws. This unusual case highlights the potential pitfalls of the justice system, including how flawed procedures can affect outcomes. Imagine the legal chaos if someone mistakenly executed is later found to be alive. This not only sparks debates over the ethics of taking a life, but also the reliability of execution methods. How do we ensure justice without risking the ultimate penalty? As societies wrestle with the morality of capital punishment, stories like this compel us to reconsider our legal practices and the value of every human life. Could this woman's experience lead to changes in laws surrounding death sentences? Ever thought about why lost luggage ends up for sale? In Alabama, there's a fascinating store called Unclaimed Baggage that turns the concept of lost luggage on its head. When travelers leave items behind at airports, these unclaimed bags gather dust until they find a new home. Unclaimed Baggage steps in to rescue these forgotten treasures. The store carefully acquires all kinds of items, from clothing to electronics, that airlines haven't identified or returned. Before hitting the shelves, each piece is rigorously cleaned and prepared, so customers can shop with confidence. Imagine walking through aisles filled with unique finds, each with its own story. Shoppers can snag anything from vintage luggage to unexpected gadgets, all at a fraction of the original price. Not only does this inventive store help reclaim lost items, but it also adds a thrill to the shopping experience. So next time you travel, consider what might happen to your luggage if it goes astray. Is it destined for a new adventure? You'll be amazed by the story of TNT. Trinitrotoluene, or TNT, began its journey in 1863 not as an explosive, but as a vibrant yellow dye. Scientists discovered that this chemical could produce brilliant colors, making it quite popular for dyeing fabrics. However, its real potential remained hidden until 1891, when researchers stumbled upon its explosive properties. Suddenly, TNT found a new purpose on the battlefield and in construction projects. With its ability to produce a powerful blast and relatively stable handling, TNT became a favorite material for military applications. During World War I, it played a significant role, significantly impacting warfare strategies. Today, while you might think of TNT as just an explosive, its fascinating history as a dye reminds us that sometimes the most surprising uses come from unexpected beginnings. Isn't it intriguing how one substance can shift from fashion to firepower? Surprising origins of the abbreviation EGE. You might see it often in writing, but do you know the roots of the abbreviation EG? It stands for the Latin phrase exempli gratia, which means, for example. This handy little abbreviation helps to clarify or illustrate points in a straightforward way. Imagine reading a research paper or a blog post, and the author wants to give you clear instances without writing out long lists. That's where EG comes in. By using this abbreviation, writers can efficiently present examples, making their arguments or messages more relatable and understandable. This practice isn't just modern, it has its origins in ancient Latin, showcasing how language evolves and adopts elements from the past. Next time you see EG in a text, you'll have a fun tidbit to share about how it connects us to the rich history of language. Have you ever wondered just how many abbreviations like this are hiding in plain sight? Did you know avocados were called alligator pears? This quirky name comes from the fruit's bumpy green skin, which resembles the texture of an alligator's hide. It's pretty amusing how a beloved dip like guacamole can be linked to a reptile. Avocados are not only unique in appearance, but also packed with nutrients, making them a favorite among health enthusiasts. When you slice open an avocado, you find a creamy, buttery texture that's perfect for spreading or blending into delicious recipes. The name alligator pear reflects the fruit's intriguing look, as it certainly stands out in a fruit bowl. This name was used in the 19th century, capturing the imagination of many and adding a dash of humor to its reputation. So, the next time you enjoy some guacamole, consider its funky nickname and how it connects to its wild, natural design. Isn't it fascinating how simple food names can tell us stories about their origins? Did you know Roosevelt loved adventure in the sky? Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, was a man known for his bold nature and love for exploration. In a surprising twist, he once described his experience flying in an airplane as the bulliest moment of his life. This statement highlights how much he valued thrilling experiences. Roosevelt wasn't just an ordinary president. He was a trailblazer, always eager to try new things. His adventurous spirit extended beyond the usual political duties into extreme sports like boxing and hiking in tough terrains. When he took to the skies, he wasn't merely experiencing a new mode of transport. He was embracing the future and redefining what it meant to be courageous. Imagine him, a man of action, soaring high above the ground, relishing that exhilarating mix of fear and excitement. His love for adventure reminds us that life is about seizing opportunities and stepping out of our comfort zones. What do you think adventure means in your life? This might surprise you. Saturn can float on water. Saturn, the giant of our solar system, is second in size only to Jupiter, but is surprisingly light. It's so low in density that if you found a body of water large enough, Saturn would bob on its surface like a beach ball. This unique property comes from the planet's gaseous composition, primarily made of hydrogen and helium, giving it a fluffy feel rather than a dense core. But there's more to Saturn than just being lightweight. Its rapid rotation causes the planet to bulge at the equator, making it about 10% wider there compared to its poles. This equatorial bulge is a fascinating result of the balance between gravitational pull and rotational forces, demonstrating how dynamic and diverse our solar system really is. So next time you look at Saturn's stunning rings, remember that this magnificent planet could float beside you in a cosmic swimming pool. Have you ever tried delicious gorditas before? These traditional Mexican treats are thicker and tastier than your average tortillas, which makes them perfect for stuffing with all kinds of yummy fillings. Picture this, crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Gorditas offer a delightful culinary experience that's hard to resist. They can be filled with everything from savory meats and beans to fresh vegetables and cheese, making them incredibly versatile. Originating from various regions in Mexico, these delightful pockets of flavor are a staple in many homes, often served during celebrations or as a comforting snack. What's even more exciting is that each bite brings a wonderful blend of textures and tastes, stimulating your taste buds like no other dish. Whether you enjoy them slathered in salsa or topped with avocado, gorditas are sure to please everyone at the table. Next time you're exploring Mexican cuisine, don't miss out on these scrumptious delights. Ready to savor the unique flavors of gorditas? Meet the Manx cat, nature's quirky tailless wonder. This fascinating breed originated on the Isle of Man, where its tailless trait developed due to a natural genetic mutation. Unlike most cats, Manx cats come in two varieties, those with a full tail and those without, called rumpy cats. This unique feature gives them a distinct appearance, making them easily recognizable. Manx cats are not just about looks. They are known for their friendly and playful personalities. They often form strong bonds with their families and can be quite affectionate. Interestingly, their lack of a tail doesn't affect their balance or agility. In fact, Manx cats are surprisingly nimble. They still possess the feline instincts in hunting and climbing. Also, these cats display an incredible variety of colors and patterns, making them even more appealing to cat lovers. So if you've ever met a Manx, you know there's truly something special about them. Are you ready to learn more about this amazing breed? What if I told you about the glabella? The glabella is a fascinating part of our anatomy, located right between your eyebrows on the forehead. It's more than just a spot on your face. It's a key landmark in both anatomy and facial recognition. This area plays an important role for many scientists studying human emotions, as the glabella often helps indicate when someone is frowning or feeling displeased. In fact, in some cultures, the expressions seen around this region can communicate a wide range of feelings without a single word spoken. Interestingly, the glabella can also be a point of focus in certain beauty practices where people might enhance their appearance by shaping or defining this area. Additionally, knowing about the glabella can aid in medical fields like dermatology or plastic surgery, where understanding the structure of the face is essential. So the next time you look in the mirror, you might find yourself considering this little-known but significant part of your face. Why not take a moment to appreciate the glabella and its role in human expression? You might be shocked to learn that goals can be a protest. The record for the most goals scored in a single professional football match stands at an incredible 49-0, set back in 2000 by a team named Dima in Madagascar. This astonishing scoreline didn't just happen by chance. It was a unique form of protest. The losing team intentionally scored 49 own goals in response to a controversial refereeing decision from a previous match. By demonstrating their frustration in such an extreme way, they shed light on the issues they faced in the sport. The event sparked discussions about fairness in refereeing and how critical decisions can shape the outcome of games. While this record is highly unusual, it reminds us how sports can be a platform for expressing dissent and highlighting injustices. Can you imagine watching a match where the losing team simply chooses to score against themselves for a cause? You might be shocked to learn about Villa Les Adair, a stunning mansion in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, France, that recently made headlines for its jaw-dropping price tag. This luxurious estate was purchased by a wealthy Ukrainian tycoon for an incredible 200 million euros. Picture this: sprawling gardens, breathtaking views of the Mediterranean, and opulent interiors that boast the finest materials. The villa is not just a house, it's a symbol of wealth and prestige. Among its many features are lavish swimming pools, private movie theaters, and exquisite dining areas designed for hosting elite gatherings. As one of the most expensive properties in the world, Villa Les Adair exemplifies the heights of luxury living. But what does it take to maintain such a lavish home? The upkeep alone could cost millions annually, reflecting the extravagant lifestyle it represents. Can you imagine living in a place like that? Is it really true that Tong Dijou became a janitor? Tong Dijou was a groundbreaking scientist in the 1960s known for his pioneering work in fish cloning. His efforts were setting the stage for various advancements in genetics and science, which could have transformed the aquaculture industry. However, the political climate in China drastically shifted during the Cultural Revolution, leading to widespread upheaval. Unfortunately for Tong, this meant a dramatic turn in his career. Instead of contributing to groundbreaking research, he found himself becoming a janitor, a role far removed from his aspirations and skills. This change reflected the harsh realities many intellectuals faced during that turbulent period as science took a back seat to political ideology. Despite these challenges, Tong's spirit remained resilient, and he later returned to the scientific community, showcasing the relentless pursuit of knowledge. His story reminds us how passion for science can endure even the toughest circumstances. What lessons can we learn from pioneers like him? Guess what really drives paranormal activity in Mexico? In 2015, a family in Mexico thought they were haunted by a spirit due to a series of bizarre events in their home. Lights flickered, objects moved on their own, and eerie sounds echoed through the hallways, making them believe they were experiencing paranormal disturbances. Determined to uncover the truth, they set up cameras to investigate the mysterious happenings. To their surprise, the culprits behind the chaos turned out to be their mischievous cat. The feline had a knack for knocking things over and playing pranks that perfectly mimicked supernatural activity. This hilarious twist shows how our imaginations can sometimes lead us down the wrong path. Instead of a ghostly invasion, the family learned that ordinary pets can create extraordinary confusion. This story reminds us to keep an open mind and consider the more earthly explanations before jumping to conclusions about the unexplainable. After all, could a playful cat really be the source of what we believe to be ghosts? Did you know cheese is a target for thieves? It's hard to believe, but around 4% of the world's cheese is stolen. This surprising statistic reveals how this beloved dairy product is becoming a high-risk item for retailers. Cheese theft happens for various reasons, such as its high value and demand. Many cheese varieties, especially gourmet or specialty types, can be quite expensive, making them tempting targets for those looking to make a quick profit. Some retailers have even had to resort to adding security measures like cameras and alarms in their dairy sections to deter thieves. Interestingly, this theft isn't limited to small shops. Larger distributors and supermarkets face these challenges too. The cheese industry is vast and diverse, encompassing everything from cheddar to brie, but the risk of theft remains a serious issue. So next time you enjoy a slice of your favorite cheese, think about the journey it took to get to your plate and the unusual challenges it faced along the way. Have you heard about the world's shortest flight? This remarkable journey lasts only 1.5 minutes and connects two tiny Scottish islands, Westray and Papa Westray. Imagine hopping on a plane for just a moment. Operated by Loganair, this flight covers about 1.7 miles, which is shorter than many of our local commutes. It's an incredible feat of aviation, showcasing how air travel can connect even the most remote places. The route is primarily used by residents and occasional tourists, highlighting the importance of accessibility in these isolated communities. Interestingly, the flight can sometimes be completed in under a minute if conditions are just right, adding a dash of excitement to this already brief experience. The aircraft, typically a small twin-propeller plane, takes off and lands in a flash, giving passengers just enough time to buckle up or snap a quick picture. Next time you think about long, exhausting flights, remember this fascinating little Scottish connection? Would you dare to take a flight that brief? Have you ever stayed in an ice hotel before? You might be surprised to learn that every winter, Sweden builds a stunning ice hotel out of pure ice and snow. Located in Jukkasjärvi, this incredible hotel can accommodate around 100 guests, offering a unique experience like no other. Imagine sleeping in a room designed entirely from ice, where even the furniture is sculpted from frozen blocks. Each year, as temperatures drop, talented artists and builders create a breathtaking structure that features ice sculptures, intricate designs, and even a bar made of ice. But here's the twist. Once the warm summer months arrive, this magical hotel melts away, leaving no trace behind. However, don't worry. It's rebuilt every winter, ready for a new set of guests to enjoy its frosty charm. So if you crave adventure and something truly unusual, why not consider a night in this chilly wonder? Guess what really drives polar bear tourism in Canada? The Polar Bear Hotel in Churchill, Canada, offers visitors an unforgettable experience. Located near the icy shores of Hudson Bay, this unique hotel allows guests to observe majestic polar bears up close from the comfort of their own rooms. Imagine waking up to the sight of these incredible creatures roaming through the snowy landscape. Built with large panoramic windows, the hotel ensures that safety is a top priority while still providing a front-row seat to the wildlife spectacle. Each year, tourists flock to Churchill to catch a glimpse of the polar bears, especially during the autumn months when they venture onto the frozen tundra to hunt seals. The community in Churchill has embraced this opportunity, turning it into a vital part of their economy and promoting conservation efforts. As more people become aware of the challenges polar bears face due to climate change, experiences like these can help raise awareness and support for protecting their natural habitat. Are you ready to witness these stunning animals in their own environment? Is it really true that dying in the capital is illegal? This eyebrow-raising law comes from a quirky old statute in Washington, D.C. that states it's technically illegal to die within the Capitol building. The origin of this unusual law dates back to a time when the government wanted to ensure that anyone who passed away on its grounds would receive a proper burial at public expense. Although this law isn't taken seriously and rarely, if ever, enforced today, it sparks curiosity about the peculiarities of legal codes. Some say it reflects how laws can become outdated yet remain on the books, creating strange scenarios that lead to funny conversations. So next time you think about visiting the iconic Capitol, remember this odd tidbit. It may just add a little humor to your trip. Who knew government regulations could be so intriguing? Can you believe the first commercial flight was in 1914? On January 1st, 1914, history took off when the first commercial airplane flight soared between St. Petersburg and Tampa, Florida, covering a distance of 21 miles in a mere 23 minutes. This pioneering journey was made possible by the Benoist Chartreux, a small biplane that carried one lucky passenger, a mail pouch, and a pilot. Imagine the excitement of seeing the world from the sky for the very first time. Back in those days, flying was a completely new concept, and this historic flight opened the door to air travel as we know it today. People were eager to experience this incredible innovation, although it would take some time for commercial flights to become popular. By showing that flight could not only be safe but also efficient, the 1914 journey paved the way for the modern airline industry. Today, air travel connects us to distant parts of the world, making distant places feel like a day trip away. Isn't it fascinating to think just how far we've come since that groundbreaking flight? Guess what really drives ancient engineering breakthroughs? The remarkable wheel is a perfect example. Discovered in Slovenia in 2002, this ancient artifact dates back to around 3200 BC, making it over 5,000 years old. Its discovery shines a light on how early humans were inventing tools that would change the course of history. At the same time, wooden wheels were being developed in Mesopotamia, showing that different cultures were discovering ingenious engineering solutions independently. This dual development highlights not just the creativity of our ancestors, but also their understanding of materials and functionality. Imagine the impact of the wheel on transportation and trade. It opened up new possibilities for moving goods and people, setting the stage for civilizations to expand. Each turn of the wheel speaks volumes about human ingenuity and adaptation in a world that was still brimming with unknowns. Here's a wild fact about hummingbirds. These tiny birds are truly remarkable, weighing less than a US coin. On average, a hummingbird tips the scales at just 2.2 grams, which is lighter than a US penny that weighs about 2.5 grams. Imagine holding something so delicate in your hand. Despite their small size, hummingbirds are known for their incredible flying skills. They can hover in midair, fly backward, and even zip around at fantastic speeds, up to 60 miles per hour in some species. Their lightweight structure helps them navigate quickly and efficiently through the air as they seek nectar from flowers. Interestingly, a hummingbird's metabolism is supercharged. They need to consume about twice their body weight in nectar each day to maintain their energy levels. This incredible feat has made them some of the most fascinating creatures in the bird world. Have you ever caught a glimpse of one flitting about your garden? Their vibrant colors and agile movements make for an enchanting sight. Ever thought about why Andy Warhol loved mass? Despite being one of the most famous pop artists, Andy Warhol had deep religious convictions that shaped his life. A devout Catholic, he made it a point to attend Mass every Sunday without fail. This commitment not only reflected his faith, but also showcased his belief in community and service. Warhol's dedication extended beyond the church. He volunteered at soup kitchens, serving those in need and embodying the spirit of compassion he valued so much. Interestingly, he even played a role in converting at least one person to Catholicism, illustrating how fervently he shared his beliefs. Warhol's religious life may seem surprising given his often avant-garde art, but he blended the sacred and the modern, showing that faith and creativity can coexist beautifully. His life reminds us that spirituality can inspire even the most unconventional artists. Did you know Curiosity rover sang to itself? On August 5, 2013, the Curiosity rover marked a special milestone, its first birthday on Mars. To celebrate, this incredible robotic explorer performed a little celebration by playing Happy Birthday to itself. Imagine being a robot on a distant planet, surrounded by endless red dust and rocky terrain, with no friends or humans around. Curiosity's cheerful tune highlighted its lonely existence, while showcasing the amazing technology behind its mission. Designed to investigate Mars's geology and search for signs of past life, Curiosity has sent back stunning images and valuable data since it landed in 2012. The birthday song was not just a fun moment. It also reminded us of the rover's important role in our quest to understand the mysteries of the universe. What other surprises might this adventurous rover have in store for us? Discover the power of the Tsar bomb. This astonishing weapon is the most powerful hydrogen bomb ever created, boasting a terrifying destructive capacity of 100 megatons. Developed by the Soviet Union during the Cold War, the Tsar bomb symbolizes Russia's formidable nuclear capabilities. Imagine a bomb that, if detonated over a city, could lead to millions of casualties and widespread destruction. It was first tested in 1961 and remains a chilling reminder of the potential devastation nuclear weapons can inflict. The explosion produced a massive fireball, and shockwave felt hundreds of miles away, demonstrating the sheer might of nuclear energy when unleashed. Although it's not actively used today, its legacy lingers, prompting ongoing discussions about nuclear arms control and global security. Why does such powerful technology still exist in our world? What if I told you about legendary English longbowmen? These incredible archers were famous for their exceptional skills, able to shoot arrows more than 182 meters with astonishing power. Their prowess played a crucial role during the 100 Years' War, significantly contributing to England's military victories. Imagine standing in the field while these longbowmen, trained since childhood, send arrows flying toward the enemy at lightning speed. The longbow itself, a remarkable weapon, could penetrate armor, making it a game-changer in battles. As the English faced larger forces, the longbowmen's precision and discipline often turned the tide in favor of England. As a result, the longbow became a symbol of English strength and determination. So next time you think of medieval warfare, remember these remarkable archers who changed the course of history with their skill and bravery. Imagine a lost colony in American history. The Roanoke colony, founded in 1587, is one of the most intriguing mysteries in early American history. When resupply ships returned in 1590, they found the colony completely deserted, leaving behind only the eerie word Croatoan carved into a tree. This simple clue sparked endless theories about what happened to the settlers. Some historians believe that the colonists assimilated with the nearby Croatoan tribe, while others suggest they may have fallen victim to disease or famine. The difficulty of communication, as well as the challenges of the New World, likely added to their struggles. The disappearance of the Roanoke settlers remains an open question, Fascinating archaeologists and history buffs alike. What really happened to those brave souls? The mystery endures, inviting speculation and exploration into America's early colonial past. Here's a wild fact about medieval medicine. In the Middle Ages, many doctors held some pretty peculiar beliefs about health, especially regarding how to treat fevers. One of the most bizarre ideas was that fevers came from an excess of hot bodily humor, a concept from ancient Greek medicine. To fix this supposed issue, they practiced bloodletting, which involved cutting a patient to let out blood in hopes of restoring balance. This method was based on the mistaken idea that keeping the right mix of bodily fluids, blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile ensured good health. Unfortunately, bleeding often weakened patients and sometimes made their conditions worse. This strange approach highlights just how far medical knowledge has come since then. While we now understand that fevers are usually a response to infection and can often be treated with rest and medicine, it's fascinating to see how past doctors tried to make sense of complex health issues with the limited understanding they had. Did you know that Dolly the sheep changed science forever? Dolly was not just any sheep, she made history as the first mammal cloned from a single adult cell. Born in 1996 at the Roslin Institute in Scotland, her creation was revolutionary and opened new doors in genetics. Scientists used a method called somatic cell nuclear transfer, where they took a cell from an adult sheep's udder and fused it with an egg cell that had its nucleus removed. The blend led to Dolly, who was named after the country singer Dolly Parton, because the cell came from a mammary gland. This remarkable experiment sparked excitement and debate in the scientific community about cloning and its possibilities, including potential advancements in medicine. Since then, Dolly has become a symbol of progress and ethical discussions in biotechnology. What do you think cloning means for the future of science? Can you imagine dogs feeling stressed from hugs? Many dog owners often express their love through warm embraces, but surprisingly, this can lead to stress for our furry friends. Dogs generally perceive hugs as a sign of dominance rather than affection, triggering feelings of discomfort. According to animal psychologists, when a dog feels hugged, it might respond by licking its lips, turning its head away, or folding its ears back, all signs of anxiety. Instead of wrapping your arms around your pup, try showing your love through gentle belly rubs or playful interactions. These gestures can strengthen your bond without causing any discomfort. Learning to communicate affection in a way dogs understand makes for happier, healthier pets. So next time you want to cuddle, think about your dog's feelings. Are they enjoying the cuddle or wishing for some space? Can 50 million balloons really lift a house? You might think it sounds like a scene straight out of the animated movie Up, but the idea isn't entirely far-fetched. To actually lift a typical house with helium-filled balloons, you would need around 50 million of them. Helium is lighter than air, and that's what makes balloons float. However, lifting something as heavy as a house requires an incredible amount of lift. For instance, a standard party balloon can lift about 14 grams. If you multiply that by the number of balloons needed, it showcases the sheer scale of this whimsical idea. Imagine a stunning, colorful cloud of balloons lifting a cozy home, just like in the movie, floating over breathtaking landscapes like those found on Diamond Beach in Iceland. While it's fun to dream about, the logistics and safety of such a flight would be quite complicated, wouldn't it? What if I told you about a donut heist? In a bizarre twist of crime, a man in Massachusetts decided to rob a convenience store using a donut box as a mask? Yes, you heard that right. Instead of a regular disguise, he chose an oversized box typically used for carrying delicious treats. While it might sound funny, this unusual choice wasn't very effective. The donut box failed to cover his entire face, making him easily recognizable on the store's security camera footage. The store clerk likely had a mix of shock and laughter as the incident unfolded. Soon after, police identified the man using the clear images from the cameras, proving that some criminals might not think their plans through. This quirky robbery raises the question, how far will people go for a quick fix, even if it looks silly? Stay tuned for more unusual tales from the world of crime. What if I told you about a 1930 fire lookout? This historic cabin, nestled in the stunning Cascade Mountains of Washington, still stands tall thanks to the unwavering dedication of volunteers. Originally built to spot forest fires from a strategic vantage point, the lookout offers breathtaking panoramic views of the surrounding wilderness, making it a hidden gem for hikers and nature enthusiasts. Despite enduring harsh weather and the test of time, passionate groups come together to preserve this unique structure. Their hard work keeps alive an important piece of early American conservation and firefighting history. Imagine the stories those walls could tell, from roaring fires to serene sunsets. Visiting the lookout isn't just about enjoying the view, it's also a tribute to the commitment to protecting our forests and the beauty of nature. Isn't it remarkable how a small cabin can symbolize such a big part of our heritage? Hard to believe, but there's a Russian word for binge drinking. The term zapoy captures a very specific experience in Russian culture. It refers to a span of several days devoted to continuous drinking, during which a person often isolates themselves from friends and family. This isn't just casual drinking, it's a deeper dive into a life that can lead to serious social and health issues. While other cultures might have terms for similar experiences, zapoy paints a vivid picture of withdrawal, not just from social life but also from basic responsibilities. Interestingly, it reflects the complex relationship many have with alcohol in Russia, where drinking can sometimes be a coping mechanism for stress or loneliness. Understanding words like zapoy enriches our perspective on cultural habits, underscoring how language reflects shared experiences. What other unique words do different cultures use to describe human behaviors? This might surprise you. Brain aneurysms affect millions. Approximately 6.5 million people in the United States are living with unruptured brain aneurysms, which are bulging blood vessels in the brain. That means about 1 in every 50 individuals carries a hidden risk without even knowing it. Many people go about their daily lives completely unaware that they have this potentially life-threatening condition. If an aneurysm bursts, the consequences can be devastating, leading to a stroke or even death within minutes. This alarming reality underscores the importance of awareness and education regarding brain health. While not all aneurysms rupture, understanding the signs, risk factors, and seeking medical advice can help reduce the dangers. Regular checkups and a healthy lifestyle can also play crucial roles in prevention. Are you or someone you know at risk? Have you ever wondered why old books smell so good? The delightful scent we associate with vintage books comes from the breakdown of organic compounds in the paper over time. As cellulose, a major component of paper, begins to break down, it releases various chemicals that create those sweet, enticing aromas. You might catch hints of almond, vanilla, and even freshly cut grass. This process usually happens in books that are several decades old, as the natural aging alters the chemical makeup of the paper. The storage conditions can also play a pivotal role. Factors like humidity and temperature can intensify or change these scents. For many book lovers, the comforting smell of a well-loved book adds to the charm, making the reading experience all the more nostalgic. Next time you pick up an old book, take a moment to appreciate not just the story within, but its unique, fragrant history. Prepare to be amazed by this unique remedy. In some rural communities in Pakistan, there's a fascinating belief that eating burnt bread or charred rice can soothe a sore throat. While it might sound odd to many, this practice highlights a different approach to health and wellness compared to what we often find in modern medicine. People in these communities trust these unconventional treatments, passed down through generations, to ease discomfort when feeling under the weather. This shows how cultural beliefs shape our understanding of healing. While many might rush to grab a throat lozenge, these villagers find comfort in their traditional remedy, emphasizing the importance of community practices and folklore in health. Who knows? Maybe the warmth of charred rice is the very thing some sore throats need. It's a reminder that health beliefs can vary widely based on culture and experience. Did you know Paris had sewer tours in the 1800s? In the 19th century, the City of Light took a rather unconventional turn by showcasing its sewer system as an engineering wonder, attracting curious tourists from around the globe. The sewers of Paris, considered innovative for their time, were even designed to improve the city's sanitation and prevent disease. Wealthy visitors would pay good money for guided tours, bravely navigating through the dark and damp tunnels filled with sewage. These guided experiences, while unromantic, offered a unique glimpse into a vital part of urban infrastructure. For many, it was a chance to marvel at the engineering genius that kept the city functioning, albeit in a rather smelly environment. Imagine stepping into a world beneath the streets where history and sewage intertwined. Who would brave such a tour today? Guess what really drives the world of drag? The term drag, closely linked with the vibrant culture of drag queens today, has fascinating theatrical roots. In the early days of theater, men often took on female roles, and to create a convincing portrayal, they wore long dresses. These dresses would literally drag along the stage, giving rise to the term we know now. This practice was not just about cross-dressing. It was a way to explore and express gender in a creative environment. Over time, as theatrical productions evolved, so did the style and presentation of drag performances, leading to the bold and colorful spectacles we see today. Drag queens have transformed this art form into a celebration of diversity, creativity, and self-expression. Today, drag is more than just performance. It's a powerful statement about identity and acceptance. With shows like RuPaul's Drag Race gaining massive popularity, drag has burst into mainstream culture, inviting everyone to embrace their unique styles and personalities. Who knew a term from the theater could have such a profound impact? Did you know Disney's Bambi owes its beauty to China? The stunning backgrounds of the classic film Bambi were inspired by the elegant landscapes found in Chinese paintings from the Song dynasty, showcasing mountains and serene waters. Tyrus Wang, a talented Chinese-born artist, played a crucial role in shaping this visual style. As the lead artist for Bambi, Wang infused the film with a unique blend of traditional Chinese art and American animation techniques. His vision created a dreamy atmosphere that perfectly matched the story's themes of nature and innocence. Wang's backgrounds are not only visually appealing, but also highlight a deep respect for the natural world, echoing the essence of Chinese landscape artistry. This blending of cultures in Bambi illustrates how art can bridge gaps and bring diverse influences together in one enchanting narrative. Have you ever noticed the striking differences in animation styles across different cultures? Guess what really drives banana's clever name? The Latin name for banana is Musa sapientum, which interestingly translates to fruit of the wise man. This unique label hints at the historical significance of bananas across various cultures. Ancient scholars, philosophers, and even common folks viewed this fruit not just as a tasty treat, but as a source of nourishment and knowledge. Bananas are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, making them a smart choice for a healthy diet. Notably, they contain potassium, which helps maintain healthy blood pressure and heart function. The playful name might suggest that eating bananas could make you clever, but it's more about their rich history as a fuel for thought and energy for the mind. So next time you enjoy a banana, think about the wisdom packed in that bright yellow peel. Doesn't it make you feel just a bit smarter? Have you heard about Wilson Airlines' 3D printed basketball? This exciting innovation represents a significant leap forward in manufacturing technology. Wilson Airlines teamed up with engineers to create a basketball that breaks the mold, literally. Unlike traditional basketballs that often include textured surfaces and seams, this new design features a smooth, seamless finish thanks to advanced 3D printing techniques. The method allows for precision in creating a lightweight yet durable ball, making it perfect for both casual games and professional play. Not only does this basketball look sleek, but it also highlights how technology can transform everyday items. As manufacturing continues to evolve, we might see more sports equipment embracing 3D printing, which could lead to custom designs tailored to individual players' needs. So what else can 3D printing change in the world of sports? Believe it or not, jabuticaba fruit grows on trunks. This fascinating tree native to Brazil takes fruit production to a whole new level. Imagine walking through a forest and spotting grape-like clusters hanging directly from the trunk and main branches of a tree. The jabuticaba tree does just that, producing plump, sweet fruits that almost seem to defy nature. These unique fruits boast a flavor that balances sweetness with a hint of acidity, making them a favorite among locals. The jabuticaba is not only delicious but also incredibly versatile. You can find it in various forms like juices, jams, and even wines. In Brazil, it's often harvested to celebrate festivals, where these fruits are enjoyed fresh or used in culinary delights. The sight of the dark purple and juicy clusters adorning the bark is nothing short of magical, making this fruit tree a must-see for anyone visiting Brazil. So the next time you think of fruit, remember that nature has some surprising tricks up its sleeve. You won't believe how blue light disrupts your sleep. As it turns out, blue light from screens tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. This deceptive effect is why using devices like smartphones or tablets right before bed can mess with your sleep patterns. Your brain, sensing that blue light, interprets it as a signal to stay alert, like it's still chasing after the sun. This can lead to difficulty falling asleep and feeling rested the next day. Studies show that blue light suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. So when you scroll through social media or binge watch your favorite shows at night, you may unknowingly sabotage your sleep. To improve your rest, it's a good idea to limit screen time about an hour before bed. You could also try using blue light filters or glasses designed to block this light in the evening. By understanding the impact of blue light on your brain, you can take steps to ensure better sleep and wake up feeling refreshed. This might surprise you. Google's camels in the desert. In 2014, Google embarked on a fascinating project in the Liwa Desert, located in the United Arab Emirates. They mounted 360-degree cameras on camels to capture stunning imagery for their popular Street View feature. This innovative move was designed to allow people around the world to explore the beautiful yet harsh landscape of Golden Dunes without ever leaving their homes. The camels, known for their ability to navigate difficult terrain, proved to be the perfect companions for this adventure. By utilizing these unique animals, Google was able to provide a rare glimpse into this expansive desert ecosystem, showcasing its beauty and challenges. Now, anyone with an internet connection can virtually trek across the sandy landscapes, observing the striking contrasts of the desert environment. The project also highlights how technology and nature can come together creatively, making it possible for people to appreciate places they may never visit in real life. So are you ready to explore the Liwa Desert through your screen? What if lions rely on vitamin B1 for strength? Male adult lions can weigh up to 40 kilograms or 88 pounds, and that's just a quarter of their total body weight. These majestic creatures need a balanced diet to maintain their impressive physiques and healthy brain function. One crucial nutrient they require is vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. This vitamin plays a vital role in their nervous system by supporting the production of acetylcholine, a chemical essential for memory and concentration. Imagine a lion stalking its prey in the wild. Having sharp cognitive skills can make all the difference between a successful hunt and going hungry. Without enough thiamine, these predatory kings might struggle to focus and execute hunting strategies effectively. As a natural part of their diet, lions obtain thiamine from the animals they prey upon. Thus, the health of both lion populations and their ecosystems directly impacts their nutritional needs. Isn't it fascinating how interconnected nature can be? Believe it or not, a statue wept blood in Italy. In 1995, something incredible happened in the small town of Civitavecchia, Italy. A statue of the Virgin Mary reportedly wept tears of blood. This startling event drew the attention of many curious onlookers, with numerous witnesses claiming to have seen the phenomenon firsthand. After the tears were collected, scientists analyzed the fluid and discovered it was type B human blood, noticeably different from the blood type of the statue's owners. This unusual finding sparked intrigue and concern among local clergy and the faithful alike. The event even led a bishop to witness one of the occurrences personally, prompting the Vatican to step in for a deeper investigation. Was this a miraculous sign, or could there be a natural explanation? The incident remains a fascinating topic of discussion for those interested in the intersection of faith and science. What if I told you about the Hang 216? This remarkable electric aircraft is transforming the way we think about urban transportation. Designed for short to medium distances, the Ahang 216 can carry 2 passengers comfortably. It impressively reaches speeds of up to 81 miles per hour, allowing users to zip through the skies effortlessly. With a maximum altitude of 9,940 feet, this innovative vehicle offers a unique vantage point to see the world below. It has a flight range of 21 miles and can stay airborne for about 21 minutes, making it perfect for quick trips around the city. Imagine avoiding traffic jams and soaring over congested streets. As technology advances, the Ahang 216 represents a step towards smarter, cleaner travel, and it raises an exciting question. Could aerial taxis soon become part of our everyday lives? This futuristic mode of transport is not just a dream, it's becoming a reality. Hard to believe, but life thrives in the Mariana Trench, home to the deepest point on Earth, where pressure is more than 1,000 times that at sea level. Imagine the weight of 50 jumbo jets crushing down on you. That's the weight these organisms endure every day. Despite these extreme conditions, life finds a way to exist in fascinating forms. Scientists have discovered creatures like giant amoebas and strange species of shrimp that have adapted to this underwater realm. The remarkable resilience of these organisms challenges our understanding of life itself and shows us that even in the harshest environments, life can not only survive but flourish. Researching these deep-sea dwellers might provide clues to how life might exist on other planets, making the Mariana Trench not just a natural wonder of our planet, but also a key to unlocking the mysteries of life beyond Earth. What else could we learn from this deep abyss? Let's explore the magic of Memento's storytelling technique. Christopher Nolan's film Memento has caught the attention of audiences with its unique way of telling a story. Unlike traditional films that unfold in a straight line, Memento presents the narrative in reverse, throwing viewers into the mind of its protagonist, Leonard Shelby. This method mirrors Leonard's own confusion as he grapples with short-term memory loss. As he attempts to piece together clues about his life and the mystery of his wife's murder, the audience experiences the same disorientation he feels. This innovative structure compels viewers to engage actively, trying to make sense of the fragmented pieces like a puzzle. Each scene reveals new insights, keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. Nolan's technique not only crafts suspense, but also challenges us to think about memory, identity, and reality. With every twist and turn, Memento invites us to question what we know and how we interpret our own experiences. Are you ready to dive into this captivating cinematic journey? Believe it or not, Italy has over 50 UNESCO sites. This stunning country holds the title for the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the world, showcasing its incredible cultural and historical riches. Prominent landmarks like the iconic Colosseum in Rome, the enchanting historic centers of Florence and Venice, and the awe-inspiring ruins of Pompeii stand as testaments to Italy's deep-rooted legacy. Each site tells a story, from the charming Trulli houses of Alberobello, known for their unique conical roofs, to the scenic Amalfi Coast, famed for its dramatic cliffs and picturesque villages. Italy's heritage sites not only celebrate a wealth of artistic and architectural achievements, but also attract millions of visitors eager to experience this vibrant history firsthand. Protecting these treasures is essential, as it ensures that future generations learn from Italy's past, cherish its unique contributions, and appreciate the beauty that continues to captivate people around the globe. So, why not explore these wonders yourself and discover what makes Italy so special? Prepare to be amazed by this laptop upgrade. Imagine being able to multitask like a pro with your laptop. A remarkable device now allows you to connect 3 additional screens using just one USB cable. This means you can expand your workspace and boost your productivity without the hassle of multiple cables or complex setups. Whether you're juggling spreadsheets, video calls, or creative projects, having extra screens can make a massive difference in how efficiently you work. Plus, the screens can be adjusted to your preferred angles, making it easy to find the perfect viewing position. This nifty gadget is perfect for students, professionals, or anyone who needs a little extra screen real estate. Instead of squinting at tiny windows, you can spread out your tasks and have more room to breathe. So next time you're crammed at your one-screen setup, think about how much easier things could be with this innovative device. Are you ready to revolutionize the way you work? Did you know citrus fruit saves sailors from scurvy? In the 18th century, a Scottish doctor named James Lind made a groundbreaking discovery that changed maritime history forever. Before Lind's research, scurvy, a disease caused by a deficiency of vitamin C, had devastated sailors on long voyages, with some ships losing up to 90% of their crews to this deadly illness. Lind conducted experiments on sailors, dividing them into groups and giving each group different diets. The sailors who consumed citrus fruits like lemons and oranges showed remarkable recovery, proving that these fruits could prevent scurvy effectively. This revelation led to the British Navy adopting lemon and lime rations for sailors, significantly cutting down scurvy-related deaths. Thanks to Lind's work, sailors were not only healthier, but could also continue voyages longer, making safer journeys across the seas. Isn't it amazing how a simple fruit could make such a difference? Did you know the Great Barrier Reef is massive? This incredible natural wonder, located off the coast of Queensland, Australia, holds the title of the largest living organism on our planet. Stretching over 2,300 kilometers, it comprises thousands of individual reefs and islands, making it a vibrant ecosystem filled with diverse marine life. From colorful corals to exotic fish, the reef supports around 400 species of coral, the 500 species of fish, and countless other creatures. What's truly fascinating is that this spectacular structure is so big, you can even see it from space. Astronauts have famously remarked on its visible beauty, showcasing the reef's expansive, swirling patterns. Sadly, the Great Barrier Reef faces many threats, including climate change, pollution, and coral bleaching. Conservation efforts are underway to protect this delicate ecosystem, ensuring that future generations can enjoy its splendor. The Great Barrier Reef is not just an Australian treasure, it's a vital part of our planet's health. What can we do to help preserve it? You might be shocked to learn that polar bears can change color. Pelusa, a polar bear at the Mendoza Zoo in Argentina, recently gained some unusual fame for sporting a striking purple fur coat. This vibrant hue, far from the typical white fur we associate with polar bears, was the result of a special treatment applied by veterinarians. They used a unique substance to protect her delicate skin from fungus and infections, which temporarily changed the color of her fur. However, this lively purple appearance was not permanent. After a while, Pelusa's fur returned to its original cream color, bringing back the majestic look that polar bears are known for. This interesting case highlights the creativity and care that zookeepers and veterinarians provide to ensure the health of animals, even if it means a temporary fashion statement. Isn't it fascinating how a little bit of science can result in such an eye-catching change?